So, as Socrates says in the Theaetetus right here, philosophy begins in wonder. And so, like I say here, much like the first step in any 12-step substance abuse program, one must admit a problem exists. And there are 4 distinct ways aporia appears in Plato's dialogues. Aporia appears in Socrates' interlocutors, his conversation partners. Obviously, as you see here, Euthyphro is very confused. It appears in Socrates himself. So I think that's very telling. We'll talk about each of these. It appears in Socrates' accusers, and it appears in the form of an invitation to the reader. Because again, Plato's writing all this, and he's knowing where these things are going. He might just leave something open to us. So number 1, aporia in Socrates' interlocutors. Obviously, in our dialogue, but there are other dialogues as well. So in the Credo says, I cannot answer your question, Socrates, for I do not know. The second one, it turns out, Socrates in Symposium, I didn't know what I was talking about in that speech. This is a funny one, because this is a setting where they're like going around and standing up and giving like these, windy speeches and everything, being very eloquent. Like, I know this symposium is about like what is love, what is virtue, and so on. And they get out and they're like each, these flowing speeches. And like, imagine somebody getting up and doing this big flowery speech and then sitting down, and then Socrates just says one thing and he says, oh, it turns out I didn't know what I was talking about in that big grand speech. Whoops.